All right, we've made it to Friday, so it's time for another Division Universe Roundup. Now, we've got news from most of the different games, including Resurgence, The Division 2, and we've also got some late-breaking news from the multimedia side of things as well, so stand by for that one. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's LtBuzzLitebeer, and in the spirit of keeping this one as compact and to the point as possible, let's not waste any more time. Thanks again for all the continued support, as the channel just passed 102,000 subscribers, and I remember the days when I had 102 subs, so this fairy tale just keeps moving on and on. Now, if you like what you see, and you haven't yet smashed that subscribe button, please do so. Remember to also ring the notifications bell and set your alerts to receive all. Really important on that one, or you could miss my latest upload. Here comes my brand new channel intro. Let's call it a work in progress. Anyways, bring on the Division Universe news. Let's kick this one off with the two free-to-play upcoming releases, Resurgence and Heartland, and unfortunately it continues to be comms dark with the latter. Now, Heartland is sorely needed to freshen up the Division arena, and Division faithful continually ask about this one, but Red Storm, the studio behind the development, is adhering to a strict policy of no news. December would have been a good month to drop this one, as it is the season for the Division, but it looks like another month has come and gone with nothing on this one. Now, Resurgence is another story. I got invited to try out this free-to-play mobile title and posted my thoughts and impressions with this video showing on screen, and I will of course drop the link in the video description and pinned comments in case you missed it. Now, while there are some interesting core mechanics baked into this mobile title, like shared open world, protagonist speaking, and even clan base building, it's still unclear where Resurgence is going to resonate with the mobile market. This one is currently in its second open playtest for EU residents only and has been receiving mixed reviews. Again, if you're looking for an in-depth and comprehensive breakdown, my 18+ minute review is live, and maybe you can go check it out and leave me some feedback. Jumping over to the current full release, The Division 2, and coming off the heels of what was a decent climax mission to Season 10, Price of Power, the team over at Massive have been steadily introducing new vanity items and holiday apparel. The Lucky League is currently active, which involves 4 timed missions, hostiles burned, and elite True Sons killed. Now, Season 10 was not without a bit of controversy, though, mostly built around the final reward for completing that season, the exotic Dr. Home rifle. Now, the talent on this weapon has sparked off a bit of back and forth within the community. Some members feeling that it's just fine, while others countering that the talent should benefit all squad members and not just the player using the weapon. There was also an issue that was recently patched where if players' inventory was full upon completion of the final mission, the Dr. Home would drop onto the ground and not into the player's inventory. Once the final cutscene was completed, the game would deposit the players back at the base of operations without their latest exotic reward, and since they could not fast travel back to retrieve the weapon, it was lost forever. One small change that was recently made to the final encounter for Season 10 consisted of reducing NPC counts in an attempt to scale the mission for difficulties and smaller squad sizes. There's also a small ray of sunshine somewhere off on the distant horizon for PvPers, as the Division 2 Known Issues board is boasting a fix for the much maligned Shrapnel Trap. Now, this one's set to release and be tested in January's TU17 PTS. Players are eager for what is to come for Year 5, as the Division 2 is currently on a seasonal drip feed and needs to advance at a faster rate. With PvP in a state where many players refuse to interact with it, and with the stability and crashing bugs still plaguing the game, Massive and Ubisoft need to kick the Division 2 repairs and iteration cycles into high gear. Okay, from the heat and back to the freezing cold of NYC with the OG Division game. Now, global event blackout ended back on December 5th, and as of publication of this video, we have yet to receive an updated GE calendar for 2023. I've been diving back into this game and posting content ranging from legendary missions to hunters and over to resistance and even survival. And thanks again for all the support you've been showing these uploads, especially this legendary mission with Hunter Battle video. Now, I'll leave a link in the video description, and watching the legendary hunters go ham with their axe is never a waste of time. I've teamed up with Splinter Shield to coordinate a full survival run on PC, and here's a quick update on this one. The full 24-person roster is now full, and we even have the alternate list fully completed as well. We will both be recording this one, and since it is going down on December 18th, I hope to have the final video rendered and uploaded to YouTube prior to Christmas Day. Fingers crossed I can get all of this done before then. We're into the home stretch for this week's roundup, and we need to jump over to print. Tom Clancy's The Division Compromised is set to drop on December 20th. This one's set in the Gulf Coast region of the US, and if there's one area of Division media that I truly neglect, it is print. I have one of the books, Extremis Malice, that I still haven't gotten around to reading. I know, shame incoming, but I've heard some good whispers surrounding Compromise, so maybe take a look once it hits on December 20th and let me know what you think of it. Okay, final piece of drama for The Division, and this one is hot off the press concerning The Division movie being produced by Netflix with Rawson Thurber directing. We haven't seen or heard much of anything in months as to the progress being made for this release. Now, Thurber made the rounds on social media granting interviews once the project was first announced, but ever since then, not much has been said. And here's where the drama begins, because based on this comic book gaming article published yesterday, citing Kelly McCormick, 87 North Productions co-founder, and she stated, quote, producers on The Division left the film behind following COVID due to the premise of feeling too heavy at the moment. She also noted that they could find love for it again and still love the idea, but heard that it's, quote, sort of on the back burner at the moment. No public statements have been made recently by either Jake Gyllenhaal or Jessica Chastain, both said to star in this Netflix adaptation, but here's even more breaking news, as while I was scripting this video, Rawson Thurber, director on this movie, took to Twitter debunking the idea, answering incorrect when someone suggested that the film had been canceled. This is a developing story, and I will report any changes as they happen, so possible bad news, good news, or maybe an incomplete story here, we're just going to have to wait and find out. So there you go, a quick roundup of what's going down with the Division universe. If you have any questions or want to get some coverage or answers about topics for a future Division roundup, drop them in the comment section below, and I will do my best to accommodate you. Remember to smash that sub button and ring the bell for more intensive Division coverage. If you could also take a few moments more to rate and or share this video, it would be greatly appreciated. Remember, you can find and follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and of course on my community Discord server. Links to all my socials can be found in the video description and pinned comments below. Until the next one, this is LtBuzzLitebeer signing off.